All right, so now you've got your what I want. You've got your goal, only you've put it in phrases and terminology that make you want it. Now, if you want it really bad, you're still not necessarily going to get it. Why not? Well, because you have to believe that you can. You can want a Maserati all day long, but if you don't believe you can have it, you're not going to take the actions that would bring it to you. You're not going to save money. You're not going to start rearranging how you spend. You're not going to start doing the things that bring you closer to that Maserati because you don't believe you can have it. So you, number one, have to really, 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 really want your goal. Number two, you have to believe you can achieve your goal. And if you still aren't making progress, it boils down to one of three things. Either you don't have enough motivation. You haven't created a purpose for that. And notice I say created a purpose. You can't wait for your purpose to come to you. Purpose isn't going to drop in your lap. Everybody talks about my why. What's your why, Belldon? What's your why for doing this work that you do? I don't have a why. Why lives in the past. Why do you want to do this thing? Well, I want to do this thing so my family never has to suffer. Why do you want to do that? Well, because my parents suffered and I don't want my kids to have to suffer. Why is always rooted in the past. It's not rooted in the future. It's not rooted in the present. Purpose is. What is my purpose? How do I create purpose? We're going to dive into that one. Purpose, courage. What happens when we find ourselves emotionally disconnected, negatively connected to things that hurt us? Why are people alcoholics? Is it because they like alcohol? No, it's not. It's because they've created an emotional crutch to alcohol because of something else they're trying to escape. Making our emotions count, connecting our emotions in a way that bring us benefit, in a way that move us forward, in a way that serves us, instead of in a way that damages us. We have to have the courage to take those steps. And we have to have understanding. I want to have that Maserati. Do I understand what I need to do to get it? Because if I understand what I need to do to get it, and I'm creating emotional connections that serve me, and I've got this amazingly powerful purpose, I've now hit all four of the bases. The first base, I've got the goal, I've got the desire, I've got the what I want, and I want it, and I believe I can get it. Number two, I've created a powerful enough purpose to stay the course no matter what happens. When somebody comes to me and says, you're so stupid for even wanting this goal. What do you want a Maserati for? It's the most useless thing in the world. What else can you do with that 150K, 200K? Do you have the purpose to stay the course no matter what you run into, no matter what friends say, no matter what you start to think, no matter what doubts you start to have? Do you have the strength of purpose to get through that? Because you can make that. Do you have the courage? Because with these four things, the what I want, the strength of purpose, the courage, and the understanding, you are unstoppable. You have the power. You can do whatever you want to do.